3, 2, 1, and welcome to the third annual Wardle Holiday Review video. 2018 started off with stunning skies and fresh air at our local beaches and parks. And Quinn all of a sudden got taller and is now a sophomore at high school. That's fifth form for the Brits. Mum and Dad came over in the spring, and I took Dad over to Big Basin, to the Berry Creek Falls. Next to visit was my old friend John Fletcher. He said he wanted to hike some hills when he came over, and did we hike some hills? We started off with Cone Peak down past Big Sur. What a day that was. Extremely steep trails through a wide variety of terrain. Back to that amazing coastline. And some never before seen vegetation. It's hard to tell from a still photo, but this plant was at least 7 or 8 feet tall. Plenty of opportunities for heroic poses at the top, with the Pacific Ocean over 5,000 feet below us. For a break, John ran across the Golden Gate. Then we headed off to Yosemite for more heroic poses and some spectacular views of granite peaks and raging water. It was our first time hiking the 4 Mile Trail. We did it up from the valley floor to Glacier Point and then back down again. It's maybe not the most secluded hike, but the views are some of the best in the valley. Half Dome and Clouds Rest over there. The rivers as they flow through the valley floor are surprisingly peaceful, but you know there's serious power in that flow when you see something like this. The water must be moving at 50 or 60 miles per hour, and it creates this amazing rooster tail over a submerged rock. I could just gaze at this all day. It's mesmerizing. Liliana and I had a few quick trips for my birthday, including sup yoga on Lake Tahoe. No, we didn't fall in. We nipped up to Seattle for a quick urban getaway. Then the Davis clan descended upon us from UK, and we had some good times visiting San Diego and playing chicken foot. We also witnessed a school of anchovies being herded by tuna into the shallows at the local beach. If it's this busy above water, imagine what it's like beneath the surface. So question, what do you get if you cross Bagatelle with a slot machine? Well, if you're in Tokyo, which is where Liliana and I went next, you get this crazy addictive game called pachinko. It runs using steel balls about half the size of a marble, and you can shoot them into the machine one at a time or rapid fire. The machine continuously makes all kinds of sights and sounds, but when you start winning, it literally goes crazy. It pays out in an endless stream of steel balls. It's hard to understand exactly how overwhelming and engaging this game is. You'll just have to take my word for it. This is now officially one of my life goals to win a jackpot. Not for the money, but just to experience the insanity. We visited some amazing temples in the Kyoto area. At Fushimi Inari, you can actually buy your own orange torii gate and have it installed with your business or family name, if you can find an empty spot in the path, that is. The big gates only cost around 10 million yen. The deer at Nara were way too cute, although they certainly knew how to hustle for the snacks. Already got a photo. The Nara's Toraji temple is home to some massive Buddha statues, but the highlight for me is the immense wooden temple. It used to be the largest wooden building in the world up until a few years ago. It's just a marvel of construction. At Whitestone, Kyoto, Liliana couldn't pass up the opportunity for a photo shoot dressed in a kimono. Although actually, since it was summer, this is a lighter robe called a yukata. And yes, I dressed up too. The deal was that Liliana got her photo shoot and then we'd jump on a bullet train and hike up Mount Fuji. And fortunately, this is as much of the top that I got to see. I hiked up in time for the sunrise, and on the way up it looked like this, except the rain was horizontal due to strong winds. And when sunrise arrived it looked like this. So here's an artist's rendition of what it should have looked like. It was still an incredible experience, and I would be tempted to do it again in better conditions. Then it was over to Tokyo. It's one of the biggest cities in the world, and there are all kinds of things to do and see. Educational, cultural, super cute, uber cool. And just plain weird. Tons of people everywhere, of course. Here's the busiest pedestrian crossing in the world. And here's a very small part of the busiest train station. If you're a fan of arcades, then this is the place to be. Okay. This is the whole crane floor. And if you like drinking and dive bars, then we've got that too.
For me, I don't even know how to go. Get over your head.
As always, we managed to get in some good bike riding this year. Joe Elliott provided some crazy e-bikes for an adventure in the Peninsula Mountains. Liliana and her friend Cindy conquered the Golden Gate Bridge. On your left. And then Quinn, well, Quinn continues to up his game. Here's some footage of him having fun at various spots in Northern California this year.
Oh, wrong one. Wrong line.
We tried out a new Christmas tree for cheapskates, for the eco-friendly. And once again, before you know it, 2018 has run its course. So I'll leave you with a Pacific sunset Best wishes for a happy and prosperous new year from Dave, Liliana,